So I'm using boning. This boning, the one we used to make corset. So I'm measuring out the size I want. What you measure out depends on how big you want your own to be. So I'll use tape to band it together, that place that I cut it. Tape to band it together so that it will be in place, not shift. Then after that, I'll just make 4 pieces. You can make your own 6, 3. It all depends on how you want your own to be. So I will use, don't mind my gum. My body's gum feel go, and I just noticed that it is blocking already. So but I still use it because it can still gum very well. I'll use a bias to cover my boning. That's what this place is all about. Using bias to cover my boning. This is my bias wide already, but I just use it because of this is for tutorial. So you use bias to cover it round. This is what I did. After that, I will now cover it. I will use my needle and thread to hold it at that point. I'll stitch it, I'll tack it together at that point so that it will not lose. Remember, this is a sewable boning, so it was not difficult tacking it. I used sewable boning, so it was not difficult tacking it. So I've tacked it. I'll wrap the remaining tray and we get down to the net side. Now I've covered the remaining tray. I'll cover the remaining tray. The next thing I'm going to do is to place it on my mesh. This is a skin net. I'll inside my skin net and make sure that I fold all the gathers in one point. Just watch what I'm doing now. Fold all the gathers in one point, making sure that it retain its shape. That I will use my needle and thread to hold it together, and then I will cut it with my scissors. Then I've folded the 4 of them. I'll join two of them together. I'll join 2 together. After that, I'll join the remaining 2 before I'll now go ahead and join the 4 of them together. I'm using my needle and thread to tack the 2 together. I've tacked these 2 so that I tack it in a way I can position it. I can position it as I want. Now I've gone ahead to tack the remaining 2. Now I place the 4 of them together. This is me giving it the kind of shape I want it to have before I use my needle and thread and join it together at the center. After this, I will now go ahead and get a carton. This carton, I find out the center, and now I'm marking 4 inches round. I'll mark 4 inches round. After marking it, I will cut it out. I'll cut the round, I'll cut it out. Then I'll go ahead and divide it into 2 equal parts. I'll cut it into 2. After that, I'll place it on my door face. I'll get my door face, place it on my door face, cut it out like this, enough to wrap it. Then I'll place my gum. I'll spread my gum on the door face, and then I'll on the carton. Then I'll use my door face to wrap it up like this. I'll wrap it round with my gum. After wrapping it, this is what you have. I will wrap the second one. I'll wrap the second one. Then I'll go ahead and place it on my mesh. I'll use needle and thread. You can equally use gum to fold it to hold it together, but I don't trust using needle and thread. But if you are using needle and thread, just know that you have to have patience so that you'll be tacking it and be placing it so that it won't shift. You'll be giving it the shape that you want so that it won't shift. I use needle and thread to tack it. After the front, is now time to cover the back. I'll still tack the back with needle and thread. This time is a bit hard, but I have to do it. If you are using gum, it will not be hard, but me, I'm using needle and thread. Now I'm through with the front, both the front and the back. So I'm designing this because I don't have lace. You know that you can use lace to wrap it up after wrapping it with your doll face, but because I don't, so I want to use this thing and design it, and it came out so beautiful. This is the front, and this I added that flower, I made it myself.